Termination of the limited labor contract in UAE. UAE limited employment contract is fixed term and must not exceed 2 years. The validity of the limited contract is directly connected to the residency visa validity. Before terminating a limited labor contract, the notice period must be between 1 to 3 months. Both parties can terminate the contract if all the legal termination rules are followed. The employment contract requirement must be fulfilled during the notice period. Compensating the next party to the agreed fixed amount in the contract for early termination. The reason can be expiration of contract. If the term of an employment contract expires and is not extended or renewed, it can be terminated. Mutual agreement. Both the employer and employee can mutually agree in writing to end the contract. Notice-based termination, based on the wish of either party, provided that the provisions hereof regarding termination of the employment contract and the notice period agreed upon in the contract are observed. The employer's death if the subject of the contract is related to its entity. The worker's death or full permanent inability to work, as proven by a certificate issued by the medical entity. A final judgment issued against the worker by a freedom-restricting penalty for a period of not less than 3 months. Closing the establishment permanently, in accordance with the legislation in force in the state. The bankruptcy or insolvency of the employer, or any economic or exceptional reasons that prevent the continuation of the project, in accordance with the conditions, rules and procedures specified by the implementing regulation and the legislation in force in the state. The worker's failure to fulfill the conditions for renewing the work permit for any reason beyond the control of the employer. Termination of employment contract in UAE should be done by giving notice between 1 to 3 months. If your employer has terminated your employment contract, you will get 30 days grace period to obtain a new residence UAE visa. So, the terminating party does not have to face legal consequences.